This year at D23, we got the official reveal of the lineup for the Marvel Studios Thunderbolts movie. We got Red Guardian, we got Yelena Belova, we got Bucky Barnes, we got Taskmaster, we got Ghost, we got John Walker, U.S. Agent, plus, of course, Val in there as well. And this reveal was kind of a little bit disappointing. People missing out on some Zemo, some Abomination, and/or Red Hulk. Maybe just some other characters that aren't literally 2 to 3 different Captain Americas and a bunch of super soldiers. So we're all hoping that there's some other secret villains and characters that are in this movie that we just don't know about yet. And one of those that we've been talking about is the villain. Who's going to be the villain of this movie? Now, I did a video a little while ago about a rumor that it was going to be the Thunderbolts versus Kazar and the Savage Land, which definitely would have been pretty cool, but I was, even at the time, pretty hesitant about that. But now we have a more concrete rumor that has been doing the rounds the past couple days, saying that there's going to be an evil Superman in the Thunderbolts. So this first came up, first place I saw it was Grace Randolph, and I believe Casey Walsh and Daniel RPK also commented on it. John Campion mentioned that one of his sources said that they had heard something about it. And so let's talk about this. So an evil Superman in the Thunderbolts. Really, there are two options here. Either it's going to be Hyperion or it is going to be the Sentry, both, of course, classic Marvel villains who are also sometimes Marvel heroes as well. Now, when it comes to Hyperion, the only reason I think it's him is because we've been hearing a lot of stuff recently about Hyperion making his way into the MCU. We've been hearing rumors about Hyperion and the Squadron Supreme having some sort of appearance in Loki Season 2. Of course, there were the big Henry Cavill casting rumors that obviously went nowhere, but the other option, Sentry, I think just overall makes much more sense anyway, because actually MCU status actually specifically said that, yeah, this evil Superman is Sentry, and also because in the comics, Sentry actually has ties to the Thunderbolts in a way. He was a member of the Dark Avengers, which it seems like this MCU version of the Thunderbolts is going to be kind of a mix of the Thunderbolts, the Dark Avengers, and, just a whole bunch of different supervillain teams coming together, basically Marvel Suicide Squad. So it makes sense to have Sentry involved here as well. Plus, Sentry is just such a super duper powerful character. So for him to be coming into the MCU, he has a lot of rich background that you could take from here. And so I think it would be, honestly, really awesome to have the Thunderbolts versus the Sentry. But then again, you kind of got to look at it and think, what are they going to do against Sentry? I mean, it literally is an evil Superman versus a bunch of super soldiers. Literally none of the Thunderbolts have actual superpowers other than Ghost. And even that superpower isn't really going to do much for her against a Superman character. Sentry is literally Superman, just, with longer hair. And these rumors also, along with the information that it's supposedly an evil Superman, have also been saying that both Ryan Gosling and Alexander Skarsgård are the actors that are being eyed for the role. At least they're looking for a Ryan Gosling type, which does not necessarily mean that they want or are trying to cast Ryan Gosling in the role as Sentry. Because, you go back to She-Hulk, they were looking for an Alison Brie type, and Alison Brie even wanted to be She-Hulk, but then they ended up casting Tatiana Maslany. So, I don't know. Ryan Gosling actually has had conversations with Marvel. We talked about this in the past. There were rumors he was going to be in Thor: Love and Thunder. And so to have him as this evil Superman, I think would be pretty cool. Ryan Gosling, I think, great actor. And for him to go from being this plastic Ken Barbie doll in, of course, the upcoming highly anticipated Barbie movie with Margot Robbie, to then go to be a super duper manly Man of Steel, evil Superman for Marvel, that would be pretty awesome, and I would not at all be surprised if Ryan Gosling was interested in that. But then again, Alexander Skarsgård, great choice as well, but like I said, they're just looking for a Ryan Gosling type. So who knows if he'll actually be cast, but it's definitely interesting to think about this idea that we could be seeing Sentry, or at least a evil Superman, in the Thunderbolts. And again, it doesn't make sense because what are they going to do against an evil Superman? But I guess we'll have to wait and see. It is just a rumor for now, so consider that. Take it with a grain of salt. But for now, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these rumors that supposedly we're going to be having the Thunderbolts facing off against an evil Superman in their movie coming in July of 2024? So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.